out of your hair?
Yes, please, so I can get this filmed. It's 1 a.m.
You can.
You're okay. I'm not even.
I'm saying you can go ahead.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Hey there, friends. Join me in my cash stuffing journey as I try to find and share ways to help fellow neurodivergent brains get on top of their finances and make the process fun and engaging. Feedback and suggestions are always welcome in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy what I do. Thanks, and on to the video.
Hello everyone, Jessi here from Neurodivergent Budgets. So this is my second video. My first one was a cash stuffing. I just finished that up. Now, if you didn't see my first video, I did end up with an extra $5 bill. Technically $6, but I put the dollar in somewhere to even something out. But basically that $5 is extra. I'm keeping it here just to use for the condensing part. Those who don't know, I have ADHD. It's been pretty bad today. I had a lot going on. So this will in part be a bill exchange. I need to pull bills, and then I'm gonna cash condense, and it is the last day of the month, and I'm going to start doing my savings trackers as well. So the plan is I'm going to pull my bills first, get all that done, bills and expenses. And then as I go through the binders, I will explain what each of them are, how I do them. As my intro said, you know, one of my goals is to share tips that may help other neurodivergent brains to figure out ways to get on top. Obviously, anyone can use these if they work for you, but these are the things that I found work for me as someone with ADHD and help me really keep on track of things. So I'll try to explain my thought process behind every binder as I go. Starting with, all I'll say first is the main reason why I have so many binders. My brain finds it a lot easier the more I split categories up. So the categories where there are multiple things within that I want to save for specifically, those are the ones that got their own binders, not just their own envelopes. So then that way, like health and birthday, you'll see like I've split them up very individually so that I make sure that I've got enough saved in and I'm not overspending, and then I don't have enough when I need it for something else, things like that. So that's basically just the run of the mill. This is my first time doing a lot of this with the paper, so we'll see if I like this. But the main things to do, and I do actually, you'll see I laminate a lot of my trackers. I like to make a tracker that I can just use Expo on to write and erase, but it hasn't been laminated yet. So this is the basic concept of a sheet that I'm going to be using, and it's just, as I pull it for bills and stuff, it's just going to be the money, where it's from, and where it's supposed to go to, so I can keep that straight. But I do want to cash condense as much as I'm able to. I don't really like getting out extra money for it. I don't have that much money to begin with. I'm very low budget. So the way I like to do my cash condensing is with whatever money I'm pulling out, I condense it before I take it to the bank. So that is all there is for that for now. And actually, because I am doing a condensing, I think instead of using that, I'm gonna go back to using this, which, you know, I might actually need both, so we'll get both out here. How do I want them? I'm doing this way. I like things at angles, so we'll just put that 5 in there for now. And yeah, so that first page that I showed you, this is just where I'm going to keep track. These are the bills that I need to pull, and then this is actually, these are way at the back because I'm not supposed to use this notebook. I just couldn't find another. This notebook is actually my expenses tracker. So when I use my debit or credit card, I write it down in here so that I can mark things off and make sure I'm paying myself back. And that's how I'm trying to get on top of my overuse of my credit and my debit card, because there's no point in me separating out money into my budgets if I'm just using my debit and credit card instead, you know? So I want to make sure that I'm sticking as close to it as possible. And let's see. Do I want to start with bills or expenses? Let's try bills and see what I can get. So, make sure that's still in frame. Sorry also if the lighting's a little bit weird. I had a setup I was happy with, and then my charger died, and yeah, a lot happened. You'll have to go watch the first video to see. I was mostly just rambling, and then it kind of got really messed up and confusing and all of that right at the end. But so we'll go into my bills binder. Again, I'll explain these in a minute. Right now we're just pulling. So the way I did this, again, is just to help my brain clarify things, because if I have too many numbers stuck in my brain and not written down, I get confused. So first thing we're doing is rent. So rent, we live with the homeowner. So he's our roommate, and he understands we are struggling a bit financially with our job. Our job is only part-time. We work at the same place, Quinn and I do. And we're trying to get on top of everything with the bills and stuff. So our agreement at this point in time is Quinn and I are focusing more on just making sure utilities are paid, because we have had the utilities shut off pretty frequently. And so that's our main job. If we're able to set aside money for rent, that's great. Basically, if I had $100 in rent, Gabe sends me $100 for cash stuffing. So I would just use this money for that instead. If it's over $100, then he'll send me his $100, or I'll use this $100, I mean, and then give him whatever is extra. This $400 right here. So on these sheets, the purple ones are the ones to pay attention to. If it's still on the index cards, those are the old numbers that I just haven't finished swapping things over. But the ones on the purple are the updated. So this number right here is approximately what we were paying in rent before, adjusted a little bit for utilities and all that by me, because the number we gave him before was with him splitting utilities between all of us. So this is the goal that I want to get to, being able to go back to paying him every month, because I feel awful that I haven't been able to give him rent, and we are so extremely lucky that he's been very understanding and allowing us to stay, because he could easily, like, we live by a base, so he could easily find someone military to come in and take the room instead, but he wants to make sure we have a place to live, and I really appreciate that. So I talked to him before. I wanted to see, since Quinn's still out of work, if he'd be willing to help set aside money for our utilities buffer. And we came to the agreement that the rent money, I'd only been able to save $20 for rent in addition. So we agreed that this money will go to utilities. So let me just move that really quick. My cat just sat on the back of my seat and it's pushing into me, and it's so cute. Okay, so put that back for now. No, I need to have that on that side. I was thinking about moving my money, but so that's done. And that's actually all that's in. I didn't have to put the house bills away, because that's the only personal bill I needed to pull. So house bills. Our YouTube is on the 3rd. That part's correct. But so it's $32. We pay for YouTube Premium as a house. We just share an account. And I'm the one who's in charge of that, so it goes with me. So what this means is I left $10 in my bank. I didn't pull it out. And Gabe's money that he's sending me, because again, he sent me the 100, but he sent it too late for me to cash it out. And I just wanted to do all my videos and stuff. I didn't want to wait. So his 10 is covered, my 10 is covered. So basically we need Quinn's 10 and then the extra $2. So that $12 is what we're pulling. So we have 10. We don't have any ones. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take out 15, but I'm gonna just make a note here. An IOU folder, $3. So if I manage to get $3, I can put it back in there. And then I'm just gonna write the 12. I'll come back and fix it later if I need to, or it'll just be extra money from YouTube, sorry. To my checking. One thing I am actually going to do here soon, I just haven't, because right when I was about to do it, I didn't have money for the initial, but I'm actually going to I'm opening up a second account specifically for bills. So in my main bank, I have my checking account, and then it's technically another checking account. It's just called, it's called a stash account. So, which if you see me in the future, you'll see stash and stocks, and it's a little confusing. I had the stash account first at my bank, before I started using the stash app for stocks, because there's a stocks app called Stash. And so for me, when I think stash, I think of my bank account. So I called that stash, and the stash app stocks. So it's stocks. But so we will put this back. I will hopefully be able to come back, fix that. So no, I'll explain it later. No, I guess I can explain it now. So what the goal is with these bills, right? What we're aiming for, we want to get a month ahead. But when I was thinking about it before, and I tried doing it where I was trying to put a full month ahead in, and that just wasn't working out. So basically what I do is on my budget sheet, I have 2 sections, and I'll go in detail with the budget sheet on another day, but I have 2 sections under the bills. One is a section of what stays in my account, and the other section is for the binders. What stays in my account, basically between this pay period and the next pay period, what bills are coming out. Those bills stay in the account. And then, as I mentioned in the first video, I do everything by percentages. So whatever percentage is left after my bills that are coming out is accounted for gets split up between the binders to start working towards a month ahead. As soon as we get a month in every single bill, or a month ahead in every single bill total, then I'm planning on switching to a month ahead, which is where I can, for those who don't know, it's where I can like split up my bills, basically add them all together and divide them in 2 because I'm paid bi-weekly. And then I just know like, okay, I need to save this number for my bills. It doesn't have to be based on anything else. It helps split up the big bills. It makes it a lot easier. And that is my goal. So that's what we're using the binders for right now, is we're only putting in whatever we can, whenever we can. And then when we're taking money out like this, it's only for those times where we just don't quite have enough. Like I said in the last video, Quinn and I, our paychecks were halved because we missed a week of work. So Quinn wasn't able to get the $10 needed for their portion of YouTube. So we have to pull it. So it's kind of like a buffer, but it's also trying to get to month ahead. So we have our YouTube covered. Did I mark that already? Yes, I did. Sorry, I went on a tangent. And then same thing for phone. So I left $95 in the bank. Normally our phone is $188, but for some reason, I don't remember why, but $10 has been knocked off of our bill this month, so we only needed $178. So now I only actually have to pull out $83, which is nice because that means we get to leave a lot in here. So, yes, perfect. We actually have that. So we got 50, 70, 75. Oh, do we have it? Hold on, brain. What do we need? 83? 50, 70, 83. Yeah, okay. Oh, goodness me. Okay. So that's 50, 70, 75, 80, 81, 82, 83. So 10, 20, 50, 25. And actually, this is perfect. I'll set those right there for now. So left in cell phone right now is 170, which means we still almost have a month ahead in this. So that is amazing news. Sorry about that. My phone's actually dying, so that's not fun. What I was saying is I didn't think that this was going to be the one that we got first because it's such a high number, but we are almost there because Quinn and I have been really working on it. So what I'm going to do real quick is we need the $3 back into YouTube. So that worked out great. So now there's 10, 15, 16, 17, 18 in there. I'm gonna try to at least quickly get all of this pulled. I might break up the videos a bit, but if I can at least get this pulled, then I'll go charge my phone for a bit and then I'll come back and I'll finish the video. And then Amazon, our total for this month is 80. So Gabe's 50 that he sent me will cover a lot of that. So we still need $30. So we have 30 there. And that is 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75. So I'll come back and condense later. Like I said, my phone's at 10%, so I'm just gonna pull things quick and then I'll take a break and then I'll come back. Oh, but what I was saying, so the plan is I got into the tangent about Stash and I completely forgot why I started that conversation in the first place. So I want to open a second Stash account because Stash currently has my savings and I originally was sending bills there and then I was transferring them back, but it was really confusing. But the Stash is technically a checking. So I'm going to see if I can have bills pull from that. And if so, then I'm going to open an account that's specifically for bill money to go into because I keep doing the ADHD thing of just swiping the card because I'm like, oh yeah, there's money, it'll be fine. And then I kept running out of bills that I had saved for, pulled, and put in my account to pay the bill. So that was what all that was about. So I think that's all for my bills. So let's, oh, I don't have ones to make change for expenses. Okay. So these are my expenses that were on my card. written down where it was, the category, which card, and the amount. And then once I pay them back, I will highlight it. That way, if I can't pay one back this time around, it'll stay unhighlighted. And then if I'm able to pay it back after I cash stuff the next time, then I'll take care of it, which is why I'm gonna do this after I cash stuff and just stuff my binders the way I normally would, because then I might add to the fund. But, okay, the first one was nails, which I do have money in, but I think it's a solid 5. Let me see. Yeah, I have hair and nails, which it's divided. So yeah, it's a $5 bill. Let me condense this quick. So I spent $347. I'm gonna go ahead and round that down because I'm gonna round up the next one so it'll balance itself out. Let me swap out the cash from my oh shit right now, because I'm pretty sure I had more than 5 ones, or I'm pretty sure I had 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, so $5 bill in here. I will not need that at the moment. So we only need $3, so 1, 2, 3, which leaves us with 2 here. Let me close this so I don't lose my ink. Love magnet pens, but sometimes they're annoying. So that's nails taken care of. And then food. Where am I gonna? I know I have the $8 for my food budget, but I can't really do that. So let me think for a second. I might actually just hold off on that one this time around and get it on my next paycheck, because my next paycheck will still be before my bills due. So I might just do this one. So house funds, we got some medicine. So it was $2.52. We're gonna round that up to $3. So just pull out $3 there. And I'm not recounting these because I'm about to condense and update trackers and all that, so it's fine. So 1, 2, 3 for that. And that one's paid. And yeah, I will need my food budget that I just put in my wallet for work this week for drinks and stuff. So, oh, I almost forgot my tracker. So anyone who watched the first video probably noticed only a couple have trackers, and those are house funds and house projects. And that's just because we're putting and taking out so much money as a house, mostly Quinn and I, that I needed to be able to start tracking where the money was going and coming and all of that. So that's why those ones have it. But for my personal binders, I'm like, I don't really need to track them. It's fine because I'm the only one touching them, so I know when money is coming out for those. I did not add our house funds in the first place. Okay, I'll subtract it and then I'll add back what we put in here. $3, so 22. Did we even add to? Yeah, Quinn added to the house funds, right? Yeah, Quinn had added $4. I don't know why I forgot that, so I'll just add it in here. Doesn't matter the order. it'll be the same. So 26. Did I update the drinks tracker? Yeah, I updated the drinks in the cravings one. I just forgot on the house funds. Okay. So that is it for this for now. Cause yeah, like I said, I'm just gonna save that unless, how much do we have? Cause we had extra money left over from last week for groceries. And normally we actually would have been rolling it over today, but because Quinn's out of work, we still also have 50 in the bank. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pull it from here. So 14.21, so we need 14, we'll round down. I don't mind a couple cents because my normal payment, especially on this card, my normal payment for this card is 35 or 36 depending on the month. I always pay 50, so I don't mind a couple cents here and there. But so $20, 14, we need 6 back? Yes. 14, 15, 20, yes. I might not be happy about that, but like I said, we have a lot of grocery money right now anyway, or groceries in the house, so it's fine. So 55, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, yeah. We still got the money on the card, and then in 2 weeks I'll be putting in another 50, so we'll be fine. We really only spend a lot when Quinn's cooking and stuff, and can't right now, so there we go. So my expenses are all caught up, so that's good. I really don't spend too much right now because I just don't go out. I work or I'm at home. You'll mostly probably see things from my workplace on here. Okay. There we go. It wouldn't close for a second. Okay, let me add these real quick to the page at the back. So I'm gonna take a break real quick to charge my phone. So if the setup is different when I come back, it's just getting it in and out of the stand. So I'll be back. Okay, you might hear my dog in the background, but I'm back. So I did double check off camera. It should total up to $150 that we took out this time. And I double counted everything and it's right. Sorry about that, I had a little issue with the internet. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so I double checked this, it's all 150. But yeah, you might hear Stolas in the background. He had to go outside and he's been feeling a little sick, so Stolas is my dog, by the way. He's feeling a little sick, so I'm letting him be out here, but while I was charging my phone a little bit, I didn't even fully charge it because I realized it's almost 1 in the morning and I have work tomorrow and I'm also just really tired. So what I'm going to do, I'm still going to make this video everything I said it was, but tonight I'm just going to do a quick condense with what we pulled. And by quick condense, I mean I'm just kind of gonna do it where I'm not counting everything afterwards or anything like that, because tomorrow I will then go through, explain my binders, and do the sinking funds trackers after. So I'm just gonna scan just binder by binder from the start down, do as much condensing as I can, and we'll call it good. I don't know which binders really need what. I always stop at, I always start at the top and just go down as much as I can. You're definitely gonna hear the click clacky because I think he's starting to get over his sick. So he's getting back to more of his wandering self. Okay, I know that that's got 30, that's got 20, that's got 20. Anything in credit cards? Maybe. No, 45. Yarn Buddy. No, it's still at 8. Okay, I didn't really think I'd have anything in rent or in my personal bills, but you never know. Okay. Back to these. This is the important one because, like, look at how many. Honestly, if it weren't for these slim binders, I had them all as zippers before and it did not work. Let me tell you, I just realized I'm gonna have to flip this video in editing. That's fun. 18, that's right. Nothing we can do in YouTube because it's condensed from us pulling it. Was there anything in cell phone? No, it was 170. Amazon. 20, 40, 60, 65, 70. So let's do. That 20 is nice, so 20, 40, 45, and 50. Grab our 150 there. Oh, there was another 5, but that's okay. I was gonna say, normally I would leave Amazon broken up more. But now that I know that we're gonna have to do higher payments anyway than what we've been doing, it's fine. Okay. Can I do anything in car insurance? It's a bit thick. 50, 70, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No. We're $1 off from being able to do something. Internet, 50, 70. We can do 2 5s for a 10. So 80. So this, leave her alone. Can't do anything with gas. No, I know I just stuffed the utilities, but I do not remember what they were. Water, anything? No. Electric's at its 8, so no. Buffer, 20, 40. Do I want to leave buffer broken? No, 20, 40 I won't be able to do anything with. So 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Yeah, we'll do another 20. Okay. Let me pick a 1. That one's good. So 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So 20, 40, 61. Is there anything in annuals? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure I condensed this last time and I haven't added anything since. Yeah. Taxes, can we do anything? Yes. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That one's okay. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, that was not. Good settle. Yes. 2041. I think that was right. We'll find out. And can we do anything for Quinn's? $10, $20, $11, $12, $13. So we can get another 20. It's 20, 40, 1, 2, 3. That is bills condensed. There we go. I think just my oh shit, right? Just added that today. Oh, I can do debt payoff. Two 5s for 10. Oh shit. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I know that one's nice. Do I want to leave this more broken down though? I think I do. Just because right now normally I wouldn't, because the bigger the bill, the less likely I am to spend it. But I do think I actually want to, let's see, we'll do this. So I'll leave the 10. I'm gonna do 5, 10, 15, 20 for a 20. And then I'm actually gonna break down this 5 into 5 ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then it's semi-broken down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yes. That works. And tattoos is fine. Clothes. What's that second bill? Okay. No. Fun we just added today. We did nails. Did I double check hair? That's fine. That just added today. That just added today. And I just condensed my vape buffer, so I know that there's... Did I add? I did not add my dollar into the vape buffer. Did I? So distracted doing the J-bills. No, I did not. So this dollar from the first video went to my dollar savings, but this was actually supposed to go to my bill buffer. So I just grabbed that, put it in here, which means now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can change that out for a 5. Do I have a nice one? Probably not. These are all kind of shite. That one's nice. So a lot of crummy 5s. So that is condensed. I'm hoping I'm not messing up because I am, like I said, I am kind of really tired. Cravings is at 7 now. Drinks can be condensed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm actually going to leave. Where was it? I'll leave that one, so 5. That one's okay-ish. Stolas, what are you doing? Happy hours at 2. House funds can condense, and we need to double check this number because we mixed that up a little bit. It should be at 26. 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay. So nicest one. That one, this should be 25, 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is anywhere else even gonna need a 20? No, let's go ahead and break it, or not break it. Condense it. So I need a 20. And a 5. Sorry, quick training moment. 5, 6. This should be good. Yes. Okay. Like I said, just quick condensing. In the future, I'll have more to condense as well. It's kind of boring right now because there's not that much to condense. Even if I do, it's usually for a 5. Office has 14. Yard has 4, and Quinn's room is fine. Okay. I don't think travel has anything because I didn't add to it since we used it. So yeah, travel's fine. I can skip right past that one. Health. Same thing, hasn't been added to. Okay. Since my last condensing. Birthdays. Does the miscellaneous need condensing? No, that's got $3. Okay. Speedy, speedy, speedy. My throat is also really hurting. Like I said in my last video or earlier in this one, it just started getting really, really dry, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. A lot of 11s this time around. That one's fine. 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's an okay 5. Make sure to leave that up front. Oops. And I can actually move this over here. Cat vet 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. None of these are great. I guess that one's fine. Didn't actually expect to get to use so many 10s today, but that makes me really, really happy. Because again, I've only been able to save, like, I mean, if you watch the first video, you saw, like, we're usually saving in, like, $1, $2 increments. So to be building up some of these folders this way is really nice. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 10. And I guess that one's fine. Five. Dog vet 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Of course, this is where all my crisp ones are. Well, crispier. Let's do, I guess those two. They chose each other. Get a 5. This is how my condensing usually goes by the time I get to these ones. But actually, there's been a few times where I ran out of 5s, which is why some of these are so stocked up. But it's kind of like each time I get a little bit further with the big bills. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's do that one. Yeah, this is my first time getting to condense miscellaneous, I think, because I think that, or not miscellaneous, the pet one, because I think the 10 that was in there before, or whatever, yeah, a 10, I think we added that. I don't think it was condensed. So, it's kind of cool. All right, I don't know if there was anything in future that could be condensed. Possibly, because we both added to it this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. I said quick condense and it's still taking me a half hour. So what happens when you have a lot of binders. I'm not even explaining these all like I planned to. Like, I hope this is also staying on in camera, by the way. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That one's okay-ish, so I'll keep that up front. Yeah, I'm a bit nervous about this adding up, but we'll see. It should. I think new car I could. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There might be a lot of time skip editing on this, which I didn't want to do too much of, but it's kind of a long video with a lot of silence. So I don't remember, how much did we end up with in these? Was it enough? 4, no. I know Christmas we can though. Yeah, I think these should all be the same. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. What am I doing? 10. Okay. That should be good. So let me do a quick count, make sure that it totals up to the 150 we started with. I'm a bit nervous, but we do have a lot of 5s and 1s, so maybe. And then I'm going to break for the night. I'll come back tomorrow. Depending on how long this video ends up being, it might actually end up being a 2-parter thing, but I didn't want to originally, but since I've already condensed, I might actually just do this as a condensing video. We'll see, because I did give a thing in the beginning, so. Let's count all this first. So we have 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 76, 7, 8, 9, 80, 81, 82, 83, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90, 91, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, there's our 100. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Jeez, these ones are slippery today. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 40, oh no. Did I miscount? I got distracted by the J bills. $41, $42, $43, $44, $45, $46, $47, $48, $49, $50. Yeah, I just messed up the first time. Okay. Real quick though. So $150, we got it, that's fine. I am going to trade out those J's I saw. Because J's don't seem to be very common down here. So normally I would want it to be what I saved. Let me just make sure there's no others, no star notes that I missed. Because I would be very sad to rewatch the footage and find out. But I mean, I can do what I want. And I want my J bills. Is there any in here? Haha, found one. All right, so we found 3 more J bills that were in my binders, which to be fair, I would have pulled them out beforehand if I was doing this before. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take out, because again, my J bills and my dollar savings challenge are probably going to the same place. I just want to see how many J bills I find for Jessi. So we have 1, 2, I need one more dollar. So $3 for $3. Not messing that up this time. So that's part of that. And these will go in here for my J bills. Maybe if we get enough, we'll add this to the Japan fund instead. We'll see. That is it for me tonight. If this video just continues, then that means I decided to go ahead and do my original plan and introduce all the binders and everything, and do the trackers and stuff. Otherwise, it'll be a third video, which it might be because I ramble, so these get kind of long. So let me put my money back in my bank bag. Always so satisfying. Love it. I don't know, it's really satisfying to me to have it in a bag to look at it. Yeah, still plenty of room. If you guys are interested, make sure you're letting me know so I know if I should sell them or not. Anyway, I'm still rambling, but my throat hurts. It's 1 a.m. I work in the morning and my dog's getting restless. So if this is the end of the video, then I'll see you next time.